Go ahead and go through the in-cab inspection. The first thing I'm going to check is make sure that my mirrors are mounted properly. They're not cracked, broken. They need to be in very good condition. I want to come across, check my windshield, making sure it's not cracked, broken. It's in good condition. The rubber seal isn't rotted away or missing. Okay, we're going to come down to my gauges now. On my gauges, I'm going to check my oil gauge in the top left there. Want to make sure it's in between 20 and 60 and should activate within a few seconds of turning the ignition on. Coming down to my water temperature, that should be around 170 and 180 on the temperature. Coming over to my air gauges here, I want to make sure that they're not going over 140 psi. I checked that while doing my air brakes check that I just did before. Coming here, that digital gauge is where my voltmeter is going to be. I want to make sure that my voltmeter is in between 12 and 14 volts. Okay. I'm going to come down now to my left signal. I want to make sure that my left signal activates with my dash. My right signal activates with my dash. And I also want to check and make sure that my four ways here activate with my dash. I'm going to come up. I'm going to check my high beams and my low beams, making sure they work properly as well and they activate with my dash. Right here, when we twist this here, we're just going to activate our windshield wipers, making sure that that activates and it works really well. Checking our windshield wiper blades, making sure they're not ripped, torn, they're flush against the window and everything is working properly. And also when we pull back on this lever here, or push into the lever here, that our washing fluid works coming onto the window and wiping the window. All right, I'm going to go ahead and come down now to my heater and defroster. I want to make sure it turns on and off. I want to make sure the heater works. That way in cold weather I can be safe. Also, when I switch this switch all the way over, that my defroster works. That way I can maintain clear vision while driving in certain types of conditions. I'm now going to come to my city horn here. Right here is going to be my city horn. It's electric. I can push it in, make sure it's working. And up here is going to be my air horn, also known as a highway horn, pulling down here, making sure that that is working as well. Inside of my cab, I should always have a fire extinguisher. That is, it's mounted right down here, as you can see. It needs to be mounted, needs to be rated, dated, has a pin through the handle, and needs to be in the green. In the back, in the storage bin, we have 3 reflective triangles that we need to have in case we have a breakdown. And we also need to have fuses and breakers inside of the cab in case a light goes out or a fuse goes out. That way we can replace that. Can I go ahead and just check and make sure I got everything here? All right.